catch the 8 car. Catch the 12 car, catch the 6 car, catch the 25 car, catch the 16 car, catch
That's
the
not a good start, you two. Welcome to the official IMSA My Race 2 at Interlagos in the Ferrari 488 GTE. Last race went really badly. This race, it doesn't look like it's going to go much better. I'm really not on the pace and at risk of getting disqualified from off tracks.
Good job, John. You are in class position number 1 currently.
And actually at risk of being somewhat embarrassed by the GT3s behind. So let's see how we get on. Teammates Ian and Ben are in the race. They are way further ahead than myself.
Sub is it.
Get
So,
ready, going green.
Look out for them lapping me, I think.
GT3S not leaving space.
Yeah, GT3 is not
Sub
leaving
is
space.
it. Said. Good luck.
Yeah,
The pace car is in.
I can't see this being a very long race. Oh, big wreck, big wreck, big wreck. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Keep slowing down, this big wreck.
Car right rear.
Left, 3 wide. Car right, 2 wide. Car right, 2
Car right rear.
wide. Clear.
Eyes forward.
Doesn't help GT3s are right on top of everybody.
Oh, I don't know how much damage I've
That
got.
was straight. How all the turns are gonna go?
In line, if possible. Oh my god.
Called out those, and I still came piling in.
Car stopped ahead. Slow car ahead. Car stop on the right. Go left.
Oh
Go
my
left.
giddy
Slow car
aunt.
ahead. Car on your
Car
left.
left front.
Clear on
Clear.
the left. Car on your
Car
left.
left front.
Clear on
Eyes
the left.
forward.
This guy's a GT3. Hopefully, he will.
Car on your
Car
left.
left rear.
Still
Clear.
there. Hold your line.
Car
Clear
left
on
front.
the left. Clear on the
Eyes
left.
forward.
Car right.
Car right front.
Clear on the right.
Eyes
Car
forward.
on your left.
Car
Sub
left
is
rear.
it.
Clear.
How many laps can you do with the meatball flag? Is it 2 or 3?
3 places.
I thought it was 4, but
yeah, I thought it was 4. Definitely at least 3.
Okay, I'm going to stay out then. Because the car is still drivable.
it's carnage back here, mate. It's absolute carnage.
Well, I managed to stop before I hit anyone and then someone just ploughed into the back of me.
Yeah, me too. I was calling it as well. I was shouting them to slow down, and they were still piling into me.
You're in the top 20.
I don't think you're going to make it to a fuel
My
window,
engine's
though.
just gone. My engine's gone.
No, bad luck, mate. Is it fair to say freebie when it's your own teammate that's gone out? It's a bit rude, isn't it? Oh hell, freebie!
You're P16 in class now.
Julian Siles didn't get going. That was the problem.
I've actually got a couple of GT3s really close behind me, 2 seconds.
Actually, it's so dodgy. I should have boxed.
Don't think it made much difference. You'd have had 20
Improving.
minutes required repairs or
Quicker
something
lap.
with that much damage.
1 minute
so
30.757.
The thing was, the car didn't feel that bad. It was drivable.
radiator damage probably. Right, we just need to settle in here now. And try
Porsche behind me is so scary. It's blinking so much.
just to banker this race. Get a half decent finish and get out of here.
Ha 52 minutes and 43 seconds of required repairs and 2 minutes 28 optional repairs.
I might call that if I were you, mate. Right, he's got significant damage and
Improving.
I'm much faster down the
Quickest lap
straights.
time. 1 minute 30.615.
Right side.
Eyes
Clear on the
forward.
right.
There we go. Didn't panic and outbrake myself.
Moving up, position 15.
So I think it depends now on whether some of the cars that are in the pits get out or not. But by staying out, I got ahead of a couple of cars, I think, so I might have gained a few places if they can't.
Right, let's go, go, go. Now, without draft, I think I'm slower than I am with draft, but
Yeah, the car directly behind me managed to get out of the way, but
no 1x. Phew, that was a close one though. Need to watch those because we're all only on lap 5. And I'm inclined to pick up 1 or 2 in various places.
the frustrating thing is, looking at the back of the car, we've had worse damage in the endurance races than I've got on the back of that car. The rear wing is in perfect condition, and there's a small, medium-sized bump on the rear right-hand side.
Need to get away from Decli. I need to do better than I'm doing. Break the toe. That was a better center S for me anyway, in comparison to how I normally do it
Delta time
anyway.
ahead over 5 laps. None. Car behind did a
Thanks,
new
Ray.
personal best of 1 minute 31.254.
My last lap. Last lap time.
Last was a 1 minute 31.371.
Don't want to be in third yet. Second yet. That's here we want to be in second. Nice. 0.9 back. Hopefully we get that to over a second before. There it is.
The pit window is open now.
Is it really? Phew, then you got 1x there again, but lost some time. Oh, I'm going down to first again. .5 seconds now. It's starting
Delta
to break that
behind
toe.
last lap. Interval decreased by 3
Although
tenths.
Sebastian now is the guy that's behind, which is a different person. Welcome to first gear again, when we meant to stay in second. Yeah, Sebastian's catching me, and I'm not catching Thierry.
Last was a 1 minute 30.7.
I don't know what the track temperature is, but I think it's probably cooler than I've had before. Wow, Seb is definitely faster. have got some damage. Maybe Seb lost a lot of time but didn't get hit.
The front of your car looks fine, John. The rear looks to have probably more damage than I had. Your rear wing is bent on the right hand side.
Yeah, I got some heavy hit. Yeah, I think I'm slow down the straights.
Delta time ahead over 5 laps. You closed the interval by 7/10.
Yeah, I saw. You did well to avoid people in front of you, but then everyone just ploughed into the back of you, mate, so it was just unlucky.
Yeah. I was yelling at them and everything. Is it what it is? You know. So teammates confirm we do have some fairly heavy damage.
Ben, you're doing great. Keep it up, mate.
Trying to keep a toe here. Get a toe.
So this is a back marker of a GT3.
To be fair, if anyone should get reports, it's with that blinking car up ahead. It's just been constantly blinking the whole race.
Andy Long ahead has lost 5.1 on last lap.
Blink, yeah, that's what I've been saying. Blinking car.
Wow, I haven't got the speed to get past this GT3.
That car's a lap down. Car right.
Car right front.
Yeah,
Clear on the right.
Eyes forward.
meant to do that. Absolutely meant to do that.
Delta time ahead over 5 laps. None.
Did it work?
Sebastian Guionnet behind us has lost 5.7 on last lap.
Really? We're not going to risk.
Car on your left.
Car left rear.
He is faster than us.
Still there.
We're not going to make
Hold
it
your
easy.
line.
Car left front.
Still there.
Car left front.
Keep to the right. Clear.
Eyes forward.
Fuel fill.
Top up with 11.2 liters for the last pit
As soon as
stops.
a pit stop takes about 30 seconds, Ben. So pitting, stopping, leaving the pits. You've now got enough time to pit and leave before and come out in front of the GT3s.
Oh, okay, cool. That's good to know.
I think it's about 30 seconds anyway.
I'll consider that if I think I'm being held up.
There's a 32-second gap between you and the GT3s.
I'll let him have that.
Car on your left.
Car left front.
Stay on the right.
Car left front.
Clear.
At this
Clear.
stage, it's a little bit silly to push him too hard. Got damage.
Delta
Car
ahead
number
last
22,
lap.
15th
Gap
place.
widened by 1/10.
I might be able to draft him a
We're
little
position
bit.
16 currently.
He's picked a 1X.
When you guys drive past the pits, are you seeing big clouds of fire smoke coming from my car?
I'll let you know.
Oh, he squeezed me a bit.
Oh, is you still in all my frames going through turn 1, is it? No, I can't really see anything, mate.
Good moving. P15 currently.
When I'm watching it, it's quite visible.
Yeah, I think you have higher detail on your car and damage and smoke and stuff than you do on other people's, so...
Ah, okay, that's good then.
Was you watching when that guy sort of squeezed me a bit, Ian?
Yeah, it's a bit naughty.
I think maybe I should have backed it earlier though. I didn't realise he was going to break that late. So it's probably mostly my fault.
So he's gone now. Trying to get a little bit of draft from him as we go by, but
Car behind is pitting. Previous was a 1 minute 31.4.
That car's a lap down. Car on your
Car
left.
left front.
reset.
Clear on the left.
You did well there, actually. Fuel fill.
We need 10.9 liters for the last stops.
Wow. Fuel laps left.
About 11.2 laps left in the stint.
Oh, went a bit deep there.
.6 laps left in the tank.
That's 1x. It's the first 1x we've got, so
Off.
just got to make sure we don't build upon that any more than we have already. Like getting one there. No, we just avoided that one.
You are P15.
Yeah, but a few people have pitted though, haven't they? So.
Delta behind over 5 laps, interval larger by 2/10. Car ahead set its best lap time, 1 minute 29.990.
LOL nice.
Hello. 15th, we're not doing too bad. There's a few people pitted, so they'll come out ahead of us once we
Car
pit.
stop on the right.
We've got some damage.
Go left.
Oh. Phew. I don't know what was going on there. I do believe he may well have been a lap down car, so apart from scaring me a bit, it was fine. Yeah, we got some damage from a start line crash that we stopped for, but people just ploughed into us and picked up a fair amount of damage from it. Be interesting to see how much optional repairs
Gap
there
ahead
are.
is
That wasn't the best of
4.1.
center S's. Yeah, Sebastian's getting away from us now. Well out of draft range now. Go 1 second, yeah. See, I should be in second now, but I go down to first. This one should be first. Oh, felt like I was losing the back end there. This time of day the shadows look a bit funny, but they look a bit better once they get
Andy Long ahead of us
shadowy.
has lost 14.2 just recently. Andy Long in car 7 in front of you has lost 14.2. One minutes 31.7 on last lap.
Yeah, that's not impressive. It's really bad. But we have got a fair amount of damage, and without any draft, we've got this sail at the back. That's the broken wing. I don't think there's any point getting the repairs. I don't think it's a long enough race for that to be worthwhile. And I don't think the couple of seconds that you get of repairs while filling up with fuel is going to be worth it. I think I should just drive better. Fuel fill.
Need 10.8 liters in the last pit stops.
Is it worth dropping it to 11 now, do you think?
Left side.
Car left front.
Clear
Clear.
on the left. Left side.
Car left front.
It's right there.
Still there.
Clear.
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 Wow, didn't get 1x there, but it was close.
Good job, John. Class position 14.
Yeah, but he's faster than me because he's actually pitted and is exactly where I am, sort of thing. So he's probably not someone that I should. I mean, we're not in the same race because I've still got a pit. fact, it's actually detrimental to me that he's come out just behind me, because he is going to overtake me. When he overtakes me, it's going to cost me a second.
Thank you.
Delta time behind over 5 laps, interval closed by 7/10. Moving up John, up to position 13 currently.
You got about 5 laps of fuel.
You are position 13 in class now.
Pits, actually. Fuel fill.
Top up with 11.0 liters for the last pit stops.
I think we're already on 12.
Good job.
So
P12 currently.
because of this guy behind, we are going to pit this lap.
We're position 13 now.
Pitting in this lap. Right, we're going to be a bit conservative here as well.
13. Limiter on. 5 seconds. Box now.
We're here, we're here, we're here. "46-second optional." Right, don't crash on the way out, don't crash on the way out.
We're
don't
position
crash
16
on the way
currently.
out.
That car's a lap down.
Bit of a gap. Not sure exactly where we are. 16th.
We're position 16 currently.
That's not bad.
We're class position 16 in class.
Fuel fill.
Fill minus 1.6 liters in the remaining stops.
Average fuel.
In the last 5 laps you used 1.95 liters per lap. James LeBlanc ahead heading to pits. Car right front.
Clear on the
Eyes
right.
forward.
I think you got out the gas for me. Thank you.
All right, position 14.
14? I'm not sure you're right there, Dre. No, third gear, please. Yeah, I took a bit too much there. Well, apparently I didn't. Okay, fair enough.
Gap in front is 21.7.
No. There you go.
The lead is pitting now.
4 tenths down from your best time.
Thank you. So it's GT3 ahead. It's definitely cooler because there's definitely more grip through this corner than there has been. That was excellent. Thank you very much. Cheers, mate. Thanks. I used the wrong button. I'm talking to the wrong people when I said thank you. Current position.
Position 15 in class currently.
Wow, that's... Oh, there's Seb's in the pits. He was 5 seconds ahead of me when he went out. So I think he'd be out well ahead of me. So. 10 seconds now, yeah. He's done very, very well. He's definitely quicker than me.
Good job. Class position 14.
Oh, a bit too much. Session lap
track.
left.
There's 5.8.
We should be okay.
You should fix that internet, Louise.
I just tried to take a little bit more speed through that corner just to see if I could. Turns out I couldn't. I don't know where Ben is, he's like miles away. He's like been so antisocial and not coming back here and joining in back here.
Gap in front is 7.2.
Yeah, he's getting away as well.
You got about 5 laps of fuel left.
Not entirely sure what I did wrong there. Session laps left.
We have 4.6. We had an off just now.
We certainly did, and I can't be denying that one, I'm afraid.
Track temp's only 26, guys, so it's not got too much cooler.
Please, you shouldn't be driving like that. We have to keep room.
We're P14 in class now.
Place.
Is that started cooler than the night before last?
You're blinking, so you don't know where you are when you go off track. I can't see where you are, and that's why we ended up.
It started at 27, it's now 26.
Just feels like we had more grip. It might be
One
because
car
the
at
car
exit.
is going slower because, well,
And clear.
it might be because we're going a bit slower because we got some damage and stuff. But
1.3 down from your fastest.
let's get this corner a bit better. I think we just forgot to turn in or something. I don't know.
That car's a lap down.
There's a lap down GT3. Hopefully he doesn't get me my way too
Your
much.
class position 14.
He's just turned his lights on.
Car
Either
right.
that or he
Car
just
right
started
front.
braking. But it scared me either way.
Clear on
Clear.
the right.
Session laps left.
You have 3.1 laps left.
Fuel laps left.
There's 3.8 laps left in the stint. Delta time behind over 5 laps, within 1/10.
Fuel filled.
Need minus 1.5 liters, for the last stops.
So we're okay.
This is good pace, Ben. Keep going, mate.
Delta time behind over 5 laps, within 1/10.
Yeah, that's good. As long as I don't mess up, he's not going to get me. He does up 14th, is going to be my finishing position. Just wanted that extra 1x. Session laps
Track
left.
limits. We have about 1.8 laps left.
So we are
You got about
expecting
2 laps
Great
of
pass,
fuel.
Ben. Great pass.
a white flag at the line. Don't worry about the apex, we don't need them where we're going.
Your class position 14 in class now. Simon Bernier in front of us has lost 13.1 on the last lap.
Where's he now?
I just noticed the white flag.
Four-tenths up to your best lap.
Simon Bernier is losing a little bit of time.
Great exit, man. Great exit. You should have this.
Still time for those two to take each other out, and I need to be as close as I can. They are battling, but that's 5 seconds. That means they've crossed the line and got out the gas. There we go.
Got a slow car on the left. Car stop on the left.
14th place.
Alright, there's the checkered flag.
Not very impressive.
Bring it back to pits.
But we're
We're
car
going.
number 22.
Good result, John.
0.5 laps left in the stint.
1.6 litres of fuel remaining. We took too much fuel. I'll look up as much as I can because I know that you can only see the bottom of my screen. Oh, it weren't much, was it? And then it was just, there's cars everywhere. Look at the wreck. Whoa. That's me over there.
Sub Z. Said.
Right, let's have a look at Ian.
Ouch.
I mean, there's Ben ahead of it. That's the secret. Qualified better. Where are you? Here we go, Ian. Oh, he got slammed from behind and then smashed into it. Let's have a look at the guy behind.
Sub Z. Said. Ben qualified in exactly the right place.
He did. Oh, let's go back. This one? Let's have a look. Bang! No wonder that wrecked your car, mate.
EUM65 said. Your damage looks so much worse than mine. Ben's quill lap was brilliant.
Yeah, he did excellent. I mean, that's the secret. You qualify ahead of everyone and you get out of it. Here we go. This is me. Oh, I actually picked up my damage earlier than I thought and then got it finished off there. Wow. Who hit me first? I mean, this guy, did he get through? Oh, no. Where was I there? And then who hit me?
Ben Summers 1971.
So that was this guy.
Said.
He hit the wall.
Don't ask me how I got that time in qualifying. EUM65 said. GT3S did not leave any gaps, sad smiley.
No, and just kept driving.
Said. What a mess.
Would have been a red flag in reality, wouldn't it? Goodness me. There we go. Here we go. That was split 2 of 3 with a strength of field of 1737. GTE class is what we're interested in. Look at that, Ben. I'll just have a quick look at for Ben. Car number 17 started in 6th place, finished in 5th place. 129.3 is fastest lap. 102 championship points. 71 I rating again. He's nearly 1900. Look at that. Gained a whole bunch of safety rating as well. What a race for Ben. What a race for Ben. Ian, not quite successful. Car number 18 started in 15th. Finished 25th. 28 laps down. No laps completed. Lost 69 I rating. Gained lost 0.34 of a safety rating. But myself, car number 22, started in 25th, finished in 14th. 130.6 was my fastest. Of course, I had damage all the way through. 62 championship points. That's a bit of a recovery from the last race. Finished up with 18 incident points there. Sorry, 18? 8. Be in trouble otherwise. Gain of 10 I rating, which didn't make up for the last race, but took a chunk of the damage away, and no safety rating change. Racing rivals. Ben Summers, 22 times I've been in a race with you now. That's 14-8 we are. You're catching me up. The last few, you've done pretty well against me. Who else we've raced? Sebastian, I remember I was in, he was a bit quicker than me. We are 1-1 now, Sebastian. Simon, you beat me as well, both times. Simon Le Bon, I beat you every single time, but we were pretty close this time. The next person behind me, I think. Thierry, 3 now. Let's go down all the way to Ian. Ian now 8-7. We are really, really close. Pegged you back 1. We are sort of 1-1-1-1. I'm telling you, it's not skill that's getting me the results over you. It is definitely luck. Vehicle, that was the Ferrari 488 GTE. That's 417 I rating. I have gained now. That's an average of 17 per race. So slightly improved the stats there. Track, this was the Autodromo something or other. No, Monza, no. I can never find these weird ones. Jan Jose Carlos. Here we go. 6th time that we've raced there. Average an I rating gain now of 5, which is 0 per race. Average incidence 6.17, so that's about normal for me then. 43 championship points is normal, but I improved slightly on that. Road, SR and IR. Lost a lot in the last race, gained a smidge this one. Hopefully we just carry on trucking our way up that way, but we are now still in a good position for IR than where we have been previously, so pretty happy with that.